So this is how I winterize the boat, or put the antifreeze in the boat. I start it up, I let it run about 10 minutes like this just to make sure it's up to operating temperature. We just took it out of the water, and I'll show you what I use. I made this hose right here. It's just a garden hose fitting that I screw onto the ears right there. And I put a funnel here on the other end here and dump the RV antifreeze in it that way. Now, I know there's probably going to be people that say that doesn't work or that's not the right way to do it, but I have been doing this for 4 years, and the last 2 years we've had temperatures well below zero for extended periods of time. I have no crack block, so it's worked for me. That's what I'm going to continue doing. You know, you could take the freeze plugs out or drain the block, any of that stuff. This is how I do it. I like doing it. It's not hard, and you know, it's just how I do it. So if you want to, it's at your own risk, but I can tell you it has definitely worked for me several years. So here we go. I'm going to start it up and let it run while I get the funnel and everything else out.
Hey, stay back.
Check where the temperature's at. It's climbing up. It's pretty much where it was while it was running, so I would say the thermostat should be open right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and get my wife out here, and she's gonna shut the engine off. I'm gonna hook it all up, and then she will start it back up, and I will put the antifreeze in. All right, start it back up. All right, so that's that. That's how I do it. 3 gallons. You could see it started coming out after the first gallon. I put the 3rd gallon in just for insurance. I think that stuff's only $3, so if it saves a block from cracking, it's worth every cent. I'll leave it down, let this stuff go ahead and drain out to the point where it's done draining. Then I'll lift the transom back up and just fog the engine. I do that just through the throttle body, so so each cylinder gets a little bit. I start it up, run it for like 20 seconds. I know it doesn't have any cooling, but it's already, that's already in there. So start it for 20 seconds, spray the fogging in the throttle body, and it gets the fogging stuff into the cylinders. I've been doing this for probably, when did we get this boat? At least 5 years, and it's worked good so far. So this is stuff I use. Got it at Walmart, pretty cheap. Bucks. Where can I put you? It's not gonna fall over. Now just hold on to it. And that's it. That's all I do, other than taking the battery out, putting it on a battery maintainer, just to keep the level up. I don't leave it in the boat because there's no need to. I have done it before, and the next year the battery was dead, so I take it out and put it in the garage, back over there on a old dresser that's in there. So once again, thanks for watching. Comment, rate, subscribe, please.